All right, y'all. It is June 2nd, 8:29 a.m. About to hit this bell pretty soon. I didn't really see much. I did not see much. Um, saw Palantir. Spy and Palantir have my attention, of course. Um, Palantir is already kind of topping out right now, so I'm not really ready to dive in to Palantir. I can see the divergence. I'm also nervous because it's already like taking off like right at the bell. So I don't think it's gonna last long. Um, why, however, so that might be a little different. No, not really. Yeah, I mean, I'll show it to you. Palantir's already taken off, but I can see it kind of closing off and losing steam. So this ain't gonna last long. So no, we're not gonna fall for that. Um, what's Palantir? Palantir is at support. I did see the divergence there on the screen one. So it has the makings of a good trade. It's already topped out. It's already top heavy on the QR code, so there's no room to run. Like this is already at the top. I can see it keep going for maybe 15 minutes, maybe. I think prices are a little bit outrageous, but we'll give it time. Let's check on everybody else. I just don't. I just think it's already topping out right now. So I don't think there's any more juice to squeeze. Could just be like one of those at the bell type things where it's got like um, from the overnight session, all the orders from the overnight. So we'll leave it be. I don't think it's anything to kind of trade. I see SMCI busting out the same. I see it being tight at the top as well. HPE, they had earnings, so they definitely up 30 something percent. Let's see. This Intel looking like Intel's having a moment. I think Intel's shaping out pretty good though. If we just be patient and give it some time, perhaps. I really like what Intel's bringing to the table. Let's see if they can keep it up. Intel's probably the NASDAQ. I think Intel's giving us that overreaction we're looking for. It's plummeting early. Let's see what it looks like on screen one. Hmm. Definitely at hourly support. Look like it's retesting hourly support. Maybe looking to break lower. I can see that. See if it stays that way. Hourly support at 107.69. Like it's like a breakout to the bottom here, 107.69. Like it's retested that. Oh, sorry, y'all. Like it's retesting that level and broke out below. Could be an overreaction. We'll see. We'll see. We'll give the market some time to calm down. We got, all right. First 5 minutes is in. Market should be cooling down a little bit. Depending on how you want to look at it, I could see hmm, what's this? Friday at 12 o'clock. You can kind of see some delayed bullish divergence on, on Intel on the spring one. Friday at 12 o'clock noon. To current to what is today's pre-market 5 a.m. Yeah, kind of see it, but kind of skipping over a whole loop there, a little pre-market loop. I'll have to let it develop a little more. Let's check in on everybody else, see if we can find anything else. QQ is definitely hitting some, about to hit some support soon, so that may be a good look. IWM is through the roof, just doing whatever it wants to do. We'll leave that be. Gold and silver, not much. I do like the way Intel is looking. And I do like the way that QQQ is forming as well. So like forming is an overreaction, kind of hitting support a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see if that support holds up for Intel. Let's see anybody else surprises us. Mm, well, SNCI is kind of losing its mind a little bit. I did see that. Yeah, right now Intel has my attention. It's probably the best look we've got so far. We'll check back in on SPY. I know I was looking at that earlier. SPY's doing its own thing. QQ is kind of hitting support as it's around this 50 line. So I'm really liking that. But I'm only liking it because of Intel. It's going to mean a good thing for Intel as this overreaction could just be bursting through support, could be getting ready to turn around here. And the bullish divergence is a little more obvious. So we'll see. Keep an eye on Intel and QQQ for right now. See if we can have that turnaround we need. Seem like Intel catches some solid support. It's a good thing. The trolling part is that it's kind of pulling back on the volatility and um, the extreme of the move. So that's the support we need, but we needed the overreaction to be a little bit more solidified. So it's turning, but it's not a lot of volatility. Not a lot of length on this. Need it to be a little bit more overextended, just a little bit, or just stay kind of down here a little bit before it starts to turn. So it's turning pretty quickly. We'll see. We'll see what we get. First 15 minutes is almost about wrapping up. Let's check on everybody. QQQ is definitely hitting a bottom right now. That's, that's kind of what you want to see. Intel's turning. Intel's looking decent. Um, it's a hell of a turnaround. So much so that it doesn't even just erase the entire move of volatility. So Bears got sucked up and erased that quick. Could be, you know, um, mm, having a positive breakout on screen one, breaking above the 50 on screen one. Could be a good reaction to that hourly support line here. Very well could be. Very well could be. However, the divergence is pretty much going away now. It's interesting enough. All right, let's keep looking around here. I know we're gonna get some. Keep an eye on Intel, but Bulls kind of erased our move pretty quick there. So SCX kind of getting some new stuff pop up here. It's a strong breakout above. Some New York. Mm, how about that? You kind of see a bearish divergence on the FCX here. If this continues for another minute or so, it might be a little solidified. Let's see if anybody else pops up. PayPal. In about 20 seconds. uh, Before we, for the first 15 minutes, kind of does its thing here. That's interesting. PayPal giving us the smallest. Uh, PayPal's bursting through the scene, but it's already hopping out here. It's not waiting. PayPal's going crazy with the. I can see the divergence on PayPal with no volatility at all. It's Nasdaq. You see the Nasdaq here. I can see the support. Bursting through the scene. Not enough volatility. Not enough volatility at all. It's a trap, almost. Looks like a trap. We'll be more patient. We'll be more patient because, yeah, just not enough volatility. I mean, divergence is kind of clear. NCLH. And a lot of moves right now. I like the way Intel finished. PayPal does not have enough volatility on the move. We're gonna wait it out just a little bit longer. I think we should wait on Intel. I I kind of like what PayPal's doing, but the move already looks exhausted. I mean, you're kind of getting everything you need, but it's a very short move. Let me see. Let me check screen one on PayPal. I like the move, just no volatility. That's my only issue. That is my biggest issue. It's like a definitely a C minus setup. No volatility on that move. Where is PayPal? PayPal is definitely in a lot of conjunction. It's right here at 4 hour. I can see the I can kind of see a divergence here on screen one too. But yeah, I can see it being wrapped up in all kinds of um, consolidations. I see it. I see 4 hour resistance, hourly support. See the daily support, 4 hour support. I just see it all on that one move here. It's not enough. If we are patient, we can wait on Intel. It's like, how much time we got? I got like less than a minute. Intel starting to turn a little bit. It's like, do we wait for a better move? Yeah, I say we wait for the better move. Um, I just really like what Intel has a cleaner chart of support, just be honest. I see hourly support. Um, yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait it out. It's too much friction for PayPal. See a lot of things a lot cleaner on Intel. So we'll see. That's crossing above the 50. Um, let's focus on Intel here. I think Intel is starting to turn at the right time. So if we give it a little bit more time to build, I think we'll be in the right spot um, for the turnaround for Intel. Yeah, I think they're kind of going through similar things, but I just think that PayPal has way too much interference. Whereas Intel, it has a clear path that it can run. Um, Intel can run all the way up to 116.27 if it breaks back above support. So that's the kind of pathway we want. We want we don't want any kind of interference. What was it? It's 116.27. Yeah. If we can get Intel to cross back above this line here, it has a clear path to run. Um, a clear path is what you need. PayPal just has way too much interference, and it's struggling now, but it's going to struggle. So plus it didn't have a lot of volatility, so let's just remain patient until it had a lot more volatility. Volatility got down to about 1.7. Clearly, clearly wanted above a two, so not great, not great, but still kind of doing what it needs to do. And let's keep searching, see if we find anything else that pops up. FCX popped up, but I don't think it was nearly close to what we needed. Got a few other things popping up here. Let's see, a net. A net is kind of hitting its head on resistance. Not surprised at all. That's better than, yeah. Let's check on own. I know own popped up too. Um, yeah, own is kind of hitting resistance a little bit here. Though it is kind of shooting through the moon right now. They're kind of taking another deep dive here. I don't know. We still got time. Gotta be patient with these things. What we got here? Yeah, I think we take PayPal out of the equation entirely. I think PayPal even gonna be relevant. Still got eyes on Intel though. Intel's making some solid moves, just being a little dense, but we'll see. We'll see. It's moving at the right time. I got eyes on Intel. I don't think I'm taking eyes off of it. I'm zooming a little closer here. Intel's giving us some good stuff. And I wish this was a little deeper. The, the pivot is kind of shriveling up here, the second pivot. So that's a good or a bad thing. Kind of getting everything we need on the turnaround, but Just keep looking a little bit. Not enough. Not enough. I can kind of see a net having a bearish resistance here. Let's check it out. What's a net? Oh, it's definitely at resistance. So that's a real thing there. A net has a clear path to the downside. I like it. Still kind of, actually, it's just a normal push down. Okay, it's not divergence. It's not clear. All right. I might have saw a little bit of divergence there. We'll stay, where'd that go? Yes, they got eyes on Intel. Got a minute and 15. This could be making the first higher low, low, pushing up, higher low here. So it could be solid. Not deep enough though. Taking the second pivot, it's kind of shriveling it up on the divergence. So it's definitely catching support. The support is real. Let's go back to it. Yeah, NASDAQ. Let's see what QQQ is doing. Yeah, QQQ is ready to take off and go to the moon. And it is at resistance right now. The volatility and the on screen too. But if it's gonna continue to push, which we'll know in about 30 seconds, this thing is definitely making a move. Overreaction isn't quite as deep as I like it. So, but it's definitely turning around here. We're about to see in about 10 seconds if this thing's gonna take off. It's having the right reaction at the right time. So, okay, I think it's go time. It definitely bounced up like crazy. But yeah, I think it's go time. Let's see. 10 days. Where we at 106? It's really at 107-ish. Yeah, everything's good to go. Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll with it. Hold on. Let me check one more thing before did it cross above the 50? Let me see that. 35. Not quite. This won't be the cross above the 50. So same kind of let this one simmer in. But let it calm down. This is the moment. Let it calm down. Let the minute or so calm down. We'll have plenty of juice to squeeze on this one, but it's a tad bit early if I jump in now, just a tad bit, like 3 or 4 minutes. We'll see how We'll wait about halfway through this 5 minute candle. It's definitely at the 50 on screen two. Um, it's almost like a double bottom here. Just letting it calm down. Make sure we're still above where we need to be at. I mean, I like it. I like it on all. Yeah, definitely at support. Let it calm down a little bit. One of those things where it may be kind of overreacting to the moment, but it's definitely over the 50 now. I just want to make sure this 5 minutes is doing what it's supposed to do. So, a couple more minutes won't hurt. Just a later entry, that's all. I can see the divergence definitely got smaller. So it's almost like a double bottom, so to speak. We'll let it finish out. We're halfway through the candle here. I think we got enough room. Definitely at that support. We're at 107-ish. I think we're good. Let's rock. I'm getting in. Halfway through the candle, it's still kind of pushing strong. I can only do one contract really, but it's go time. All right, we are in. All right. Yeah, let's do this. All right, here to make a push. It's go time. All right. I will say this: divergence got a little shriveled up there. Price definitely had the overreaction along with the volatility, so I feel good about it. Volatility was at 1.7 ish. The curve around is a little wide for me. It's very wide on screen too. It's between the first two candles on the 8:30 and 8:45 candle. But it definitely caught support. So um, you can see the divergence clear. This is just very wide of a divergence. But yeah, it's so QR code was definitely confirmed. A little early, probably about 2 minutes early, but I mean, I like the way it was moving on all sources here. It's having the right reaction at the right time. So crossing above the 50 on screen two, QR code on screen three looks good. It's at support on screen one. That kind of confluence you can't really pass up. So let's see kind of move we get here. Because now would be the time I would jump in. Like this would be my confirmed confirmation. So but let's see. I mean, we got all signs pointing in the right direction above the moving average here, right at the support. Has a clear lane once it gets there. If it wants to run to 116, it can. See if everybody else agrees with us. I can kind of see screen three turning from red to yellow a little bit. See if we keep get a push. See if we keep getting a push to the upside. Um, let's see. Pivot one on screen two is 545. Um, Pivot two is between 8:30 and 8:45. I'll show it to you here. Let's say 5:45. So this will be that first pivot. This will be that second pivot as you're getting a push down. by the bears on price action. Bulls are kind of stating their case and pushing up um, for the bullish divergence. Not quite as overextended, it's very short. So that worries me a little bit. That the move may not be very extensive, but I mean, if we'll see, it's nothing we can control at that point. There we go. Let's get that in order. We're down 4% right now. Definitely a strong turnaround. Down 8%. Having some real rejection here. Down 8%. That rejection is real. Everything's kind of closing up too. Man, how about that? The rejection is hard. Down down 10%. Stop losses at 15. QR code's kind of closing up a little bit here. So we may be, this could be the first low we get, but we're definitely in a tight situation right now. Pullback may be a little too thick. We'll see. We'll see if we survive the pullback or see if this is going to go into a choppy mode here. We got about a minute left. See if the Bulls fight back at all. Down 8%. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yeah, down 12%. We might not survive this pullback. Actually, it's turning. We can actually let it go. Uh, it's not, yeah, we've got all signs to kind of get out of there. So it's over with. Where we are right now on the price, 612. Oh wow, still going. Yeah, it's definitely time to let it go. Six. Jeez, it's plummeting hard. Sheesh. Yeah, we're out. Okay, we're out. We took the loss. My goodness. That was a rough one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we took a hard loss on that one. We lost 80 bucks. 80 bucks. And this is gonna be a hard summer. It'll be a hard summer. What do we lose? 695 to 615. Two losses back to back. I haven't had that in a while. May was pretty hot for us, so it's pretty we're having a pretty rough start to the month for sure. Could be a pullback, but we were pretty close. I just yeah, once it got to that point where it's looking pretty hectic, we gotta stick to the code there. Where we at? Let's see what we lost. 695, 615. Lost about 11.5%. It's about 12% of what we lost. Um, Biggest lost in a while, I'll be honest. Haven't had that kind of loss in a minute. Yesterday was a little choppy, then decided to run up. Today could be the same. Um, I'll be honest. Definitely a C plus setup. So maybe been getting away with that for a little while in May. May have to be a little tighter on the be a little tighter on the strategy. Like even though, you know, getting a little choppiness here, probably might have to be a little strict on the rules. So two losses in a row, not a lot of room for gray area. So we'll start to kind of be tight. We'll tighten up on that. That's for me. That's a me behavior type thing. But I'm not gonna make the video long. Um, we'll get back to it tomorrow, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.